Hey guys, alright, so this is being recorded the day after, actually it's the day of, it's still the same day. I slept a little bit during the day, woke up, had a good meal, plenty of fluids when I got home. Anyway, I wanted to just get in and sort of place the perspective here of this video. This video isn't SHTF in the sense of the sky is falling. It's not like that. It's like, sometimes SHTF is not perhaps something that happens because of a natural disaster or a man-made disaster. Sometimes it's literally you're just stuck somewhere and you gotta get home. You're like, I don't want to be in this place. I can't be in this place. I gotta move. Sometimes the only way to do that is to walk. This was a unexpected video. I decided to start recording mostly for myself because I was feeling kind of lonely. I mean, it's out there pitch black at night. It's 1 in the morning, 12 in the morning when I started walking, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be a long walk. I knew that. And so I just went for it, got the walk done, and now I'm here and I can talk about it. It's a good story in my books. I like it. It's a good learning experience as well for everybody involved, and that's why I'm going to upload all this. The reason why is because there's a lot of lessons that can be learned here. I made a couple errors, mostly just forgetting certain pieces of my get-home bag. I carry things with me all the time. I always carry a small survival kit, a first aid kit, and some other items you'll see and I'll talk about in the video. So anyway, honestly, that's about it. I just wanted to set the circumstances so people aren't thinking, oh, this is going to be like natural disaster, gotta get out of here. It's not going to be like that. That'd be more of a bug out situation anyway, unless you gotta get home from that natural disaster. Anyway, regardless, that's beside the point. Let's get into this, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, Panzer KSK here. Now, I know that it's pitch black right now, and there's a good reason for that. So, in this video, I'll be showing why it's a good reason to always bring your bug out bag, or not your bug out bag, but your get home bag with you. So I was out at a buddy's tonight, hanging out. Everybody was having a few beers, and just wait, this car's going by. But everybody was having a few beers, you know, having a good time. Fight broke out between 3 of the guys. I'm not going to go into too much detail because that's all irrelevant about this video, but there was a fight. And I figured, you know what, I'm not going to stick around. I'd rather head out, you know, and I got to be honest, I wouldn't have done this unless I had brought with me my bug out bag or my get home bag. Now, I don't have everything that I normally bring. I didn't expect this to happen, but that's usually how these sort of things work, right? You don't expect them to happen, and then they happen. And so now what's happening is I gotta walk home, about a 3-hour walk to the closest town, basically. It's usually only about a 18-minute drive, but walking is much slower. So, walking to the town, and we'll see what happens there. I mean, I'm hoping that in the next town here, I can get an Uber or something. But I had no luck out where it was. It was in the middle of nowhere at a buddy's cottage, so that shit sort of happens, right? And I didn't really feel like staying. My buddy was passing out. It's like 1 in the morning now. It was about 12 when he started falling asleep, and everybody had gotten kicked out at that point. And I'm not tired. I've been up. I slept all day. So, you know, I'm gonna walk home and give you guys an update, I guess, when I start getting closer to town. Oh, I did want to mention the things that I forgot. Now, I forgot 2 items. One was my rain poncho. Normally I bring that along with me everywhere, but of course I forgot that. I can only hope that it doesn't rain tonight. There was some thunder, but it doesn't seem to be as bad anymore. So I'm hoping that storm's passed, because getting drenched wouldn't be, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it wouldn't be great either. It's pretty hot out, it's summer. It's got to be at least 25 right now, so yeah, or maybe I just feel like that because I've been walking for a while. And the most important thing that I forgot, and now I know people are going to give me hell for this, is a water bottle. Yes. KSK bushcrafter forgot his water bottle. Not the end of the world. I have a jar. I don't know what you're gonna say. I got a jar filled with liquor. I bought the liquor at the store and used a jar because I bought one of those big old Texas Mickeys. So I wasn't gonna lug that around, so I just grabbed a liter jar, put a bunch of Captain Morgan spiced rum in it. So worst case scenario, I can dump that. Luckily, I didn't get into that before all this happened, so I've only had a gin smash, which is like a cooler, some sort of Schultzer, I don't know how you say it. So I'm not too far off. I'm not drunk, not really buzzed at this point, but stopped drinking about 2 hours ago when everything started happening. So yeah, at least I've still got something for water collection, and I've got my water purification tablets. At some point here, when I find a street light, which is unlikely for the next 10 kilometers, I'll show you what I got in my pack and what I brought. Worst case, I'll show you when I get home. Alright, sketchy shit. Fucking, I'm walking by this house. The wind picks up for a second. I just start hearing this, like, sounds like the ice cream, an ice cream truck sort of dinging. I'm like, oh my god, fuck that. I'm gonna book it. I'm gonna get out of here. And then I realize, oh, it's wind chimes. So I guess that goes to show how the dark can play tricks on you, mess with your head a bit. But yeah. All right, so I made it to some light here, and figured I'd show you everything that I brought with me. It's a little dark here. I'll just raise the lighting a bit. But I brought first aid kit. It's my survival pack. I'm not being too loud because there are some residential areas. I don't really want a bunch of people being like, "Hey, are you all right?" and shit like that, right? But this is a survival pack. It used to be a first aid kit. I got water purification tablets in here, a spare knife, and some stuff like that. In my pockets, I've got an empty pack of cigarettes, which I haven't thrown out for a reason. Lighter. Should be a spare one in here as well, along with a compass and a ferro rod. And the battery bank. That's just to charge my phones and stuff. I'm happy I got this because my phone was almost dead when I left, and this one's still got a good charge on it. So 60%. This is 93% Everclear. I actually carry this as a disinfectant. Don't drink that. And my jar of, I guess I should have said Captain Morgan White, because it's Captain Morgan White, not spiced. But yeah, I've got my jar of Captain Morgan. Some vape juice, sort of useless in this scenario, but I'll want it when I get home. Swiss Army knife. It's a daily carry knife there. My pack, and a face mask, and a protein bar. Would have been nice to bring also a flashlight, so I'm making a mental list of what to carry with me next time. Never forget the water bottle. I'll bring a flashlight, and I'd like to bring next time a carabiner, or not a carabiner, a what do you freaking call them? A handkerchief. Alright, well, I'm gonna pack this up and keep moving. I more or less did this not so much to show you what's in the pack, but so I can remember what I brought with me, because that's super important. If you start being dehydrated, you'll be like, oh, that's right, I have this, or I have that, and blah blah blah. So figured I'd show you. Also, I'm not gonna panic now, but if somebody was panicking, checking through your gear when you first get lost, or when you're in a bug out or get home situation, SHTF, you want to go through your pack when you get a chance once in a while, just to remind yourself what you have. I opened my survival kit, so I might as well show you. Notepad, compass, knife sharpener, ferro rod with some copper wire, water purification drops, water purification tablets. I think they're under there. Not gonna open everything. And got sewing kit, aluminum foil, and spare lighter. So good to go. All right, so made it to the first town here. Not much to say.
I'm a bit busy there, so dehydration definitely kicking on a little bit now. So that's definitely a good thing right now. I should stress about using or bringing a water bottle wherever you go. So there was some places, some rich people that had fountains, or not fountains, but you know, like lawn sprayers, right? And water. Again, like I'm so damn dehydrated, I can hardly make a sentence, but they had the lawn sprinkler systems. And I could, if I had a bottle, go right up to one, fill one, because that stuff's usually just groundwater right out of the ground. And if I'm worried about it, I can just drop a few tablets of water purification tablets in there to help out. But the reason why I didn't stop to even just take a sip from them was because there's a Max in this town. It's actually a really nice town, but there's a Max probably only about a 5-10 minute walk away from me right now. So I'm just gonna go there, get some water there. But yeah, I mean, this is real life. It's a real situation. Crossing a bridge now, big old bridge. I don't think you can tell that it's a bridge, but yeah, big bridge right now. And yeah, I'll give you an update in a bit. Just figured I'd take a moment here to share this beautiful sound. Alright, I gotta keep going or I'm gonna fucking die. I've never been so happy to see a Max in my fucking life. Holy. Alright, I think I'm gonna be okay. Got a big water bottle, some snacks, peanuts, barbecue. Those will help a lot. Give me carbs and fats and protein to help me out. I got chips. I know I probably shouldn't because it's a lot of salt. Big 2-liter water and vitamin water with a shitload of vitamin C. Well, I just felt the rain drop, so I'll let you know how things go. Yeah, so it's starting to rain. Just got some liquids. I got also a bag of peanuts and a couple salami sticks just to help give me some carb protein. I'll see if I can get a ride from here, but I have no idea if I'll be able to. I got a headache, probably just dehydration. It's the first liquid that I've had probably 3 hours, because, well, other than maybe one cooler, but yeah, starting to rain. Should have brought my rain jacket, that's for sure. Alright, so quick update. Tried to take an Uber from a small town I'm in right now. Just at some realty building or something, so I don't think it's residential. Started to rain a bit. Eating my chips. Still got lots of water, so I don't think the salt will be bad. I'll probably need a bit of salt, honestly. I'm sweating so much. But yeah, I'm gonna get going any minute now. To the next town. We'll see. It's I started this walk at around 12:31. It's now a minute to 3. So yeah. Alright, so I am now on the move, walking away from town. Some lights here, and then I don't think there's lights on this road for probably, I don't know, 8 kilometers, so not terrible. I think the worst of the walk has passed. Hopefully I don't jinx myself. I am mentally knocking on that tree over there. Yeah, you can't see it. But yeah, time to start walking. Headache's almost gone away, which is good. It means I'm hydrated. I couldn't get an Uber. And this, though, is why you always got to be prepared, because I didn't expect this to happen. I mean, I could have stayed there, but I just toxic environment, you know. Not that my buddy's place or him is toxic, it's just that what happened tonight, I had no interest in being around that area. Didn't know if these guys were going to show back up or what, so I said, all right, I'm leaving. So now I've got to walk. I think this next part of the walk is going to be about another hour. I'm hoping less than that, but it's probably going to be about an hour and a half. Time now is 3:05. Okay, so last crosswalk before it's walking on the street again, and just checked maps. That was probably a bad idea. I mean, other than the fact that I wanted to see how long it'll take me to get there. Take me about oh, and this guy's turning around. This should be interesting. Hey.
Can you have 3 minutes just for a check of map?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Montreal.
Alright, so 3 a.m. and the guy just wanted to know directions. French guy, he's lost. He's trying to get to Montreal. Fuck. He's looking for a gas station that's open, and I don't know if you know where we are, but there's nothing open right now. At least gas-wise, it's probably open around 6. Anyway, told him where the highway is. A French guy, so it was a good thing that I spoke a bit of French, but it wasn't necessary. So anyway, yep, keep walking. Hopefully he was gonna offer me a ride. I was like, no, I'm good. Guy throwing out a beer can out his door now, and most people would call the police. I mean, I don't know if it was a beer can, could have been anything, but the guy, I don't know why the hell this guy's driving to Montreal. Yeah, who knows? Maybe he's going to see his dying grandma. I have no idea. But yeah, no way I was hopping on. The guy's like, oh, like, where do you live? I can drive you. I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks, man. No, just up the road. 3 hours up the road. So, quick update. It's now 3:25 in the morning, and I'm walking along, and I smell something rotten. I look down between my feet as I'm stepping over whatever the stench is. It's a snapping turtle. Obviously, at the back of its shell, just splintered open, guts everywhere. And then I keep walking, probably only another, I don't know, 30 feet away from the turtle. There's a porcupine dead on the road. Literally, a porcupine, and also 20, like, not even like 30 feet away. I was gonna take a video of him. Actually, I did. I sent them to some buddies on Snapchat that hunt and stuff like that. Just basically explain what happened, because I sort of was like, whoa. Yeah, but I'm not gonna post that on YouTube. I'll probably get flagged. But anyway, fuck, I thought that was pretty wild. This is roadkill road here. Not even 30 feet away. So I figured I'd do an update, check the bus routes, and looks like if I can make it into town, there's a bus route that'll take me back to where I need to go roughly. Still be about a 20-minute walk from that bus station to my residence. But yeah, holy damn. But the issue is that bus comes in 45 minutes. Actually in 30 minutes, and it's looking like it'll take me about 44 minutes to walk there. I'm a fast walker as is, but I don't think I'll be able to shave the necessary time off of my current route and my walking speed to be able to actually get there in time. And then the next bus doesn't come for an hour after that one. But to walk from there all the way back probably take about another hour and a half So what I could do is hang out at the bus station for a whole hour, or walk an hour and 30 minutes. And I'd really only save about, I mean, I'd get there quicker than if I waited for the bus. I'd get home quicker, hopefully before daylight. Actually, at this point, I've given up on that idea. Just give you the time. Time is 10 to 4. 10 to 4 a.m. So, yeah. And just up the road, there's what appears to be a truck. Literally just parked in the middle of the road. Don't know what's going on there, but he's along my path. Now, if I wanted to avoid him, I could walk into the neighborhood. If I want to go by him and figure out what the hell is going on, I can just walk up to him. Now, mind you, I'm getting closer to the city now. So, what the heck is that? I don't know, it's probably some glare. But I'm getting closer to the city now. And the likelihood of me getting jumped is going up a lot right now. But I think I'm gonna chance it. Maybe he just needs a hand or something. We shall see. So the guy that was parked in the middle of the road, I think he was talking to some of the construction workers up here. But a cop started coming by me, and he saw the cop and just quickly got out of the way. But I think he was just talking to some construction worker up here. I see a guy up there, so yeah. So quick update. Where I am now, it's not unlikely that I'd be able to get an Uber ride, at least to the bus station. Probably all the way back to my place if I wanted to, but I've come this far, I'll just take the bus. But I checked my bank account because I just tried to call for an Uber and I got declined. And the reason why my payment got declined was because Uber, I don't know if you know this, but what happens is when you pay for a ride, they'll take them, or not pay for, when you ask for the ride, before you're even picked up, they'll take the money out of your account, basically on hold, as a pending charge, and then the final charge is adjusted at the end of the trip after you've given a tip and all that stuff. Well, anyway, I seem to have tried taking an Uber a few times tonight. By a few, I mean many. And the pending status has literally froze my credit card. So I probably have to call my credit card company and tell them, yep, that was me trying to get an Uber a bajillion times. So, yeah. And then hopefully, I mean, Uber will give me that money back because it's just pending. They'll refund it since I never took any of those rides. But holy fuck. Now I'm committed. Well, one thing that this walk definitely helped me realize was that I really need to get insoles for my shoes because I have an arched foot and also a bit of I broke my ankle when I was younger. And that it acts up even to today. Sometimes I get a weird like clicking almost feeling in my foot, and a lot of that can be prevented by wearing insoles to help support my arched feet. So honestly, it's not been a bad time. Like, there was one point where I was really dehydrated, but I was able to get some water from the max. I'm lucky that I was able to do that earlier because now that my credit card is frozen, I basically would be shit out of luck if I tried to buy something. Now, that's also another thing to remember. You should always carry cash on you because, as they say, cash is king. That could help me pay for a ride, perhaps. Somebody could, I could pay somebody on the street, $20 or whatever, get me a ride where I need to go, or buy food, water, anything else that I didn't bring with me. So, I know. I mean, I brought the protein bar, so at least that was something. I probably didn't need to buy any food, but I did, because I was like, I need a morale booster. So those chips were mostly a morale booster. And yeah, well, I'm starting to see the inner city. This is more of like a subdivision, apartments, stuff like that. There's actually a bus stop right over there, but I doubt it's the one that I need. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't mind hopping on any bus that got me closer to where my destination is, but I'd probably end up just doing more walking if I did that. Alright, so it is now 4:12 in the morning, and I'm probably about a 10-minute walk away from the bus station where I can hop on the bus, get closer to my destination. I'll still have to walk about 20 minutes once I get off the bus, but it's better than walking another hour and a half. But that again, you know, I gotta make it there in, actually, you know what? My time's off. This is a dive watch, so the minute hand rotates. So it is actually 4:15. So I've got about 10 minutes to make it to the bus station. Now this might be cutting it close, but if I'm lucky, I will get the bus that comes at 4:25. And if not, I've got to wait about a half hour actually for the next bus. So cutting it a bit close, but we shall see. So I was out here walking and it got me thinking about something. When I was a kid, I was in Cuba, and we were staying with an ambassador for Canada, and my family. I know it already sounds wild, but apparently in Cuba, as I was told, is that you are legally required, because they're a socialist country. I would say dictatorship more than anything, but they're socialist, and you are actually legally required to pick up hitchhikers unless your vehicle is at max capacity, which their max capacity doesn't mean all the seats are full. It means literally if any more people get in, you're not going to be able to get any more people in. And not that I would want that where I live, but definitely got me thinking. Definitely not a socialist though by any means. Not interested in that sort of well, I mean, Canada is a bit of a socialist country in a bit. I mean, you have public health care, you have public services basically everywhere, public everything, but we're a socialist. We have a socialist structure with a capitalist market. It's an interesting place to live. I like it's a good mix, because I think purely socialist is a bad idea. And purely capitalist, that's a terrible idea. You would be looking at, if somebody wanted to have the road fixed, potholes filled, everybody in the town would have to actually get together and pool money in to do that. And I don't think that's reasonable. I mean, think about it. A lot of people, you know, a lot of neighbors around here, they don't want, I mean, in the city, and people don't want to really help out too much, you know, so you'd either be stuck with one rich guy that just says, I've had enough, I'm gonna fix it myself, or all the rich people leave, and then because they're rich, they have no problem pooling together, you know, 100 grand to fix their main road. So you'd end up with sort of a similar situation where poorer neighborhoods don't get as many services, but they probably wouldn't get any, is more or less what I'm saying, if you were poor. Now I think I just saw my bus leave, so I mean, I sort of knew it was going to be pushing it. It's kind of shitty though. I'm literally like a 5-minute walk away from where I should be right now, really. I mean, I probably could have ran, but the way my legs are feeling, or not so much my legs, my ankles, man, they're killing me. Well, mostly just the one ankle and the arches, but enough complaining. I'm gonna get there. Sometimes they'll wait for a bit if nobody's at the stop, but we'll see. Alright, so now at the bus stop. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Hop on the bus, the next one anyway. And hopefully, is that a fucking, is that a tick? Hope not. But yeah, hop on the bus, the next bus comes by here, and a 20-minute walk back to my house, which probably won't record much of unless something interesting happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If nothing else happens, then thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one. Peace.